Good morning, all. Today, let us start with the next type of the layout. Right now, we are going to learn the frame layout. Right now, here, what you can see on a screen that I have opened up the Hello World program. Where to the left side, you can see my project window. In middle, there is a code window. Here, you can see my preview, and to the right extreme, you can see my emulator is running, and it has shown up my Hello World program. So now let us start with the frame layout. Now first let us see up what is a frame layout, the purpose of the frame layout, right? Now basically the purpose of the frame layout is that if we have this screen, now the frame layout is supposed to have a single child on a screen, right? Overall it's the child is going to occupy the whole screen, right? So this is the main purpose of the frame layout, that the child frame layout normally has a single child, right? Frame layout is to be used for a single child, but we can even add the multiple childrens to it, right? But normally it is used to hold a single child view, and this single child view occupies a specific area on the screen, right, without overlapping to the each other. So now let us start with the first basic program of the frame layout, where what we expect here now. Let me clear this drawing. Now in this program, what do I expect for frame layout? That I will be, just let me draw some. Yes, so if this is my screen, so I want somewhere on my screen, I want some picture to be displayed on my screen, right? Here, say in this window, I want to display some picture. And this picture, that is a single child view, this picture that is a single child view will occupy the whole screen, right? This is going to occupy the whole screen. Now if I put any another view over it, it will be overlapping, right? It will be overlapping with the previous existing view. I can make out, if this is my single view, then my view 1 will contain the picture, and my view 2 will contain something which is to be displayed on that picture, right? So my first view will be a picture which will occupy my whole screen, and my second view will be anything, let's say some text, some button which I'll be placing on the picture. So that what it would be my second view. Now to do this, I hope the our program is clear to you, that we are going to use a frame layout in which we are going to place a picture on a whole screen, and on the top of that picture we are going to put some view on it, let's say a text or a button. And I hope even you have understood what is the main purpose of the view, a frame view, that it is normally used to occupy a single child view, right? Now, once we are ready with this default program, whatever the layout we wish to make. So let me change. You please look at my middle code window. I am deleting this linear layout. Now I wish to have the frame layout, and hence I'll be typing F. Now here it shows me frame layout. So I'll be selecting it. Now my layout is changed to frame layout, right? Now my this default program has a text view displayed on a screen which says the hello world, right? Now the what do I wish to place on my screen? That is, I wish to place a picture on my screen. So let me right now erase this text view as well, right? So see, now what is the structure of my program? Now structure of my program is, here it is the start of the frame layout, here it is end of the frame layout. Now in between these, I'll be placing the things on screen. Here I'll be placing one image, and then on the top of the image I'll be placing some text, and now this image will take up my whole screen, right? That is normally a purpose of the frame layout, right? Now let me again clear this thing. For this, we need to get a new tag for displaying the image, right? For displaying the image, the view available is a image view, right? Let me type in, I'll be typing capital I, so I have an image view. So like a text view button, image view is also an view or the UI component which we can place on screen. The purpose of this image view is what? It is used to display a picture or a image on screen, right? The purpose of image view tag is it is used to display a picture or a image on screen. Now let us say select match the parent so that it will occupy a whole screen. Already we have discussed this match parent and wrap content. All right. Now the major attribute of this image view is the SRC attribute. Right. SRC stands for source attribute. Now if I select a source attribute, it is ask this source attribute stands for the name of the image file, right? This source attribute stands for here the name, or we can say the path of the image file which we wish to display. So obviously this image file has to be existing somewhere, right? I hope that source at SRC stands for the source, that is the name or the path of the image file which we wish to display. So obviously this image file has to be exist somewhere. So now let us go back. Right now we do not have an image file. Now here I'll be going to my left window. I'll be copying a image file into this drawable folder. Right now, this is my RES folder. Under RES, I have a drawable folder. So now I'll be copying one image file and I'll be pasting it into the drawable. So now let me go to my computer, where from I'll be selecting a file. Here I already have a image file. Right here I have an image file by the name as a flower1. So I have selected this file. You can download any of the image file from the internet. So I'm selecting this image file. I'll be copying this image file here from, and then I'll be pasting it into the Android Studio. So here let us copy the file, go back to the Android Studio. Now under the RES, this is the drawable folder. Now I have selected the drawable folder. Please observe, I have selected the drawable folder. Right click on this drawable folder and then I will be pasting this, right? Paste it. Now it is asking me what do you want to paste. Now I'll be selecting drawable dash v24. This is the name of the folder into which I want to paste that image file. So I'll be selecting OK. And what is the name to be given to that file, which will be shown here in Android? Say my flower, right? My flower1 is the name of my file, which will be visible to me into the studio. Now, once it is done, you observe that over here, my flower image file has been pasted and it is now visible under the drawable folder, right? So this is my flower1 is name of my file. Now let us go back to our code. Now here, again, I'll be writing the SRC, that is the source tag, source attribute rather, sorry, SRC. When I say SRC, Android SRC, now where from I will be selecting this. So this is available into the drawable folder. Where have we pasted it? We have pasted it inside the drawable folder. Now this file name is already existing under drawable and hence it should be visible to you over here, right? It should be visible to you over here. So now let me check out with this drawable. Well, when I say drawable, yeah, I hope you can see that here into the box. No, I cannot annotate. So when I say drawable, now it is showing me this folder Right here, drawable my flower is the name of the file which I have already pasted. This file name exists over here. You should not purposely write down that file name and should not write down the path of the file manually. Right now, it has already given you into this drop down. So, drawable and the name of the file which we have added. Select that file name. Yes, we can see that file to the right side. Simple. Right now, we can see that file to the right side. Now, let us close this tag, enter, and press backslash. So, this text image view tag is being closed. Right now, let me place one more attribute for this image view, that is the scale type. If I say scale type, that is I want to stretch it on x and y, that is fit all over the x and y. See, when I said scale type fit xy, I hope you can see to the right side the image has been stretched all over the screen. Let me again go back and put a comment to this. See, if I put the comment to this side, this image has been as match the parent has been mentioned as per the size of the image it's being displayed. But if I want it to occupy the whole screen, I'll be using scale type as fit xy. Now let me remove this comment here from. Once I remove the comment, see, now this image has occupied the whole screen. Now next, I want to place some text on this image, right? So I'll be typing capital T, that is I want a text view. This is what I have selected the text view. Now I want it to be wrap content. That is whatever I'll be writing, only that much size of that text view should be created. And say text, what the text I want to display. Let's say hi all. Can you see this hi all somewhere now on screen? Yet I cannot see this hi all on screen. Right, let me place it at the center. Let me place it at the center so that I can see it widely, or let me say the width as the field match parent, or say the field parent. Yes, I can see the match parent, and now see that hi and hi all has been displayed. Now I wish to display it at the center of the image, so I'll be setting its gravity. Right, I need to set up the gravity of this. So I'll be saying gravity at center, gravity as center. No, it has not displayed. It hasn't moved to the center. So let me try out with the layout gravity. This is what the layout gravity, and now it is center. I hope now you have seen that this text has been moved to the other end. I need to change the color of this text, then only it will be visible to me, right? Otherwise I cannot see that text. So for that I need to check the color, text color, right? So the text color, the another attribute of text view is the text color. Now which color I do want, right? Which color I do want over here. So I want the color, let's say, how would I get to know the color? So firstly type the hashtag, right? And then 1 2 3 zeros, no. So I'll be typing the hashtag, and then I'll be typing FFF. Right now, as soon as I type the FFF, it has shown me to the left side, it has shown me a color palette, right? This box has popped up over here. I can click on this box now, and now it shows me the color palette, right? So let me make it as yellow or something which the color which is visible on this, right? This is yellow color. Okay, fine. Now I can see. I hope this is on screen, and I can see over here. Right? This LLL has been shifted over here. Probably it will be properly visible into my, say, when I'll be running the emulator, it will show me it on the screen. I guess we should remove the fit XY because it's not showing up the whole screen. This all, I hope you can see this text high all over here. I will be changing this high, dear friends, right? And now we have changed the text color of it. Now let us change the text size as well so that you could see it very clearly on screen, right? So the text size should be any number, right? But it has to be into SP. So say 20, let us make it big, 40, and make it into the SP, that is the scale point. So for text size, always may choose the unit as the SP. Now enter, I'm closing the tag, backslash. Well, I'm done with this. To the right side, you can see my image is displayed and my hi dear friends is been displayed on screen. So what we have done here image one is my child one, right? That is one view. This child one has occupied my whole screen, and this text is my child 2, that is my view 2, right? And that has been overlapped on each other, right? Now let me run this program. Let me stop over here, clear my screen, and now I'm choosing it to run through my emulator. So here from I am selecting my device, which is my emulator, and I'll be refreshing my program. To this right side, my emulator is already opened up, but it was showing my previous program. Now I have selected to run it through, I have selected it to run it through my device, and over here run program. Now please wait. Gradle build failed. Let me check out what is the problem. File based resource must contain only lowercase. Oh, see what is the error. M my flower is not the valid file resource name. Okay, and that is why it's not being shown on the screen. Chalo, let us stop. We need to go back. We need to go back here and let us change the name of the file. If you do remember previously, I have told you some time that we need to name the files into res folder or all, and even all XML files starting with the lowercase, right? So what to do? Can I rename over here? It is not showing me the rename option. Delete, open, reload. Well, so let me again go back and do the whole thing overall. So my
Ma'am,
flower,
it is there in the refactor option.
it is there in
Refactor.
refactor. Good. This is, see, I can see the rename, and now I need to change this M, right? M, now refactor it. Good. Yes, the name of the file is changed, right? My file, but now why it's not showing over here? Yes, यहाँ पे भी change करना पड़ेगा code में, right? Yes, now it's showing us. Let us go back and select my device again and rerun our program, right? Now, if you can observe, once your program you have started to execute on your emulator, जैसे कि my device, यहाँ पे at the bottom you see it is execute task, it is doing some task, and at the bottom again Gradle build, it is doing somewhere here also. By that time you need to wait. Do not hurry up, you wait and do not click here and there. It's already busy with doing the things, right? वो heavy हो जाता है. Yes, you observe to the right side, ये change हो रहा है, right? अपना emulator change हो रहा है. So clear drawings and see. If I collapse this view in between, ये मेरा व्यू था, अभी ये मेरा इमुलेटर है. I hope you can see at the top, this is name of my program, Friday program. This is my image and this is the text which I have displayed. So I have displayed a single child occupying the whole screen using the frame layout, and that is the purpose of the frame layout, right? Is that clear to you? Right. Now let me show you one more thing using the frame layout itself. That is, how could we use the layout gravity so as we can place. Now, what if we wish to place the multiple childs on the screen using the frame layout? Right. What if we wish to place the multiple childs on the using the frame layout? So in that case, let me show you what would be our output. Let's say, for example, if whenever I'll be placing the multiple childs on screen, right, let me draw it. If this is my screen, right, and if I'm using a frame layout and if I'm using a multiple childs on the screen, again actually every child is going to occupy whole screen. तो वो क्या करेगा, ओवरलैप 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 करता जाएगा, बिकॉज फ्रेम लेआउट में क्या करता है, व्हाट फ्रेम लेआउट डज, दैट एवरी चाइल्ड ऑक्यूपाइज द होल स्क्रीन, एंड दैट इज वाई वो नॉर्मली इसलिए यूज करते हैं कि एक ही चाइल्ड यूज करे. बट हमें जैसे कि यहाँ पे हमने एक ही चाइल्ड यूज किया था, बट नाउ व्हाट इफ आई वांट टू यूज द मल्टीपल चाइल्ड यूजिंग द फ्रेम लेआउट, राइट, क्योंकि वो तो पूरा स्क्रीन ही ऑक्यूपाई करेगा ना. So in that case, what I will have to do, that is a मेरा screen है और मैं frame layout use करूंगी, and I'll be placing the first child, right? First child place किया, and I'll be saying the wrap content. Then I'll be mentioning the gravity, right? In this case, I'll be mentioning the gravity of this particular child. जैसे कि इसे top left में place करो, तो यहाँ पे place हो गया. Then I'll be placing the second child and I'll be mentioning the gravity of the second child. जैसे कि ये हो गया bottom right, right? ये हो गया bottom में और ये right में भी हो गया. Let's say I'll be placing one more child, say child number 3. तो इसका gravity क्या हो गया? इसका gravity होगा ये left में है and वापस bottom में भी है, right? So you need to place the gravity of all the children so as दे गेट सेपरेटेड फ्रॉम ईच अदर. अगर आप इसकी ग्रेविटी सेट नहीं करोगे तो वो सारे सारे के सारे सारे के सारे ओवरलैप 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 होते रहेंगे, राइट, क्योंकि उनको आदत है कि पूरे स्क्रीन ऑक्यूपाई करने की. ये भी स्क्रीन ही ऑक्यूपाई कर रही है यहाँ पे, बट हम लोगों ने क्या किया है कि एक तो रैप कंटेंट करके उसका साइज कम कर दिया और उनको बोला कि आप ग्रेविटी की एज पर द ग्रेविटी यू शिफ्ट एंड टेक अप योर स्पेस ऑन द स्क्रीन. So now let us do the second program using the frame layout. In which we'll be placing the multiple childs. Let's say अभी यहाँ पे 1 2 3 and 4 हम लोग प्लेस करते हैं. So let me say कि हम लोग क्या करेंगे अभी. Our output should be, ये है frame layout, यहाँ पे एक बटन होगा 1, फिर यहाँ पे दूसरा बटन होगा 2, यहाँ पे होगा 3 एंड लेट्स से यहाँ पे होगा 4. आप बीच में भी प्लेस कर सकते हो. So by using the layout gravity, right? Now let us take the same program, let us edit with the same program. Now let me go back. Frame layout already hai. Ye image view. So what else? Now we are not interested in image view. Let us remove that. So text view hai. Should we keep this text view itself or make it as a button? It would be better if I make it as a button. So button, the first element, wrap the content. You need to remember here we need to mention the wrap content only. And what text I'll be placing on this button, so मुझे डालना है 1 उसके ऊपर, right? So this is what my 1, and let me erase this text view. Let me erase this text view. तो एक बटन आ गया, right? And let me close this text view. Sorry, button. Close the tag. Now let me make the another button. So I'll be copying it, and now I'll be pasting it. And जो text 1 था यहाँ पे let us make the text as a 2. Now you see the screen, right? Now you see the screen. यहाँ पे एक बटन ये है बटन 1, ये है बटन 2. अभी यहाँ पे उसने ओवरलैप कर दिया है. पहले 1 दिखा रहा था, अभी 2. सो 1 है नीचे, उसके ऊपर उसने 2 डिस्प्ले कर दिया. दैट इज व्हाट, वो क्या करता है कि ओवरलैप करता है एक दूसरे को, क्योंकि वो पूरी स्क्रीन ऑक्यूपाई करता है. लेकिन हमने रैप कंटेंट किया है इसलिए वो इतने ही जगह में डिस्प्ले किया है उसने, राइट, बट वो ओवरलैप कर रहे. नाउ हमें इसे हटाना है कि यहाँ पे 1 है तो ये 2 वाला साइड में आ जाना चाहिए, राइट. सो वी नीड टू डील विद द ग्रेविटी. सो लेट अस फर्स्ट के लिए तो कोई ग्रेविटी मेंशन नहीं करेंगे. बाय डिफॉल्ट इट डिस्प्लेस एट द लेफ्ट कॉर्नर. अभी नाउ आई वांट द राइट टॉप कॉर्नर, the right top corner, right? So I'll be selecting the gravity. Say I'll be selecting layout gravity. So मेरी gravity क्या होनी चाहिए अभी, My gravity has to be say top. Do I have a top gravity? Yes, I have no. I need to select top gravity. Yes, this is my top gravity. And now when I want to now ये top gravity है फिर भी ये button to यहीं पे रुका है. Now I wish to move it to the right side. ये top में already है. So mentioning only the top gravity will not do. Right? It will not be sufficient. So I need to have two gravities. So here itself I can concatenate. So I'll be mentioning the vertical pipe symbol. Right? जो एंटर की के above होता है the key which is above the enter key, right? This vertical bar, it is a vertical bar, it is also called as a pipe symbol, right? So this stands for and, मतलब top gravity भी ले लो और उसके बाद और कौन सी gravity mention करनी है. So I would like to mention the right gravity. Yes, you observe to the व्यू में ऑब्जर्व करो, यहाँ पे हमने टॉप और राइट दो ग्रेविटी मेंशन किया, तो दैट इज वाई ये जो 2 है ये राइट में हो गया, राइट? ये 1 है, ये होगा, ये टॉप में भी है और ये राइट में भी है. नाउ आई विश टू डिस्प्ले, भी मुझे यहाँ पे डिस्प्ले करना है 3 नंबर का बटन, राइट? और यहाँ पे आना चाहिए मेरा 4 नंबर का बटन. सो व्हाट वुड आई डू? So here what would I do? I would copy one more button. Let's say let us type it. आपको पता चलता है कि when I type it, the wrap content, height should be wrap content, fine. Text क्या होना चाहिए उसके ऊपर? हमें text चाहिए is a 3, right? तो और उसका align gravity क्या होना चाहिए? So select the layout gravity. अभी layout gravity होना चाहिए what? The bottom. So I'll be selecting the bottom, correct. एंड बॉटम और क्या होना चाहिए? और लेफ्ट भी होना चाहिए वो, so it has to be left, correct. ये आ गया हमारा 3 and enter, press backslash which closes the button tag. चलो let us take one more button. So this is my button, then wrap content, then I will need a text. मुझे text चाहिए button number 4. And now gravity, what should be the gravity? तो लेआउट ग्रेविटी अबे मुझे चाहिए राइट में चाहिए मुझे, राइट. सो आई वांट इट टू द राइट एंड बार डाल दिया हमने, राइट में चाहिए लेकिन बॉटम में चाहिए. सो द सेकंड वन इज द बॉटम, so it has been displayed at the bottom. I hope you guys can see it on screen, right? So now what have we done? See here, using this frame layout, this is the example of what frame layout, using the frame layout for multiple children, right? Multiple child I would say here, right? और जो पहला था first. So now let me again run this program. ये preview है. This here what we are seeing, ये preview है मेरे studio का. So here I can see, right? Now I want to run और ये मेरा emulator है to the right side, right? So let me refresh the simulator and may ask it to run the new program. So clear this drawing. Let me select my device already here and rerun my program. Now once it is again executing the task at the bottom, Gradle is building at the bottom. You wait and watch for this program to run. Oh, what has happened? A failure has occurred while executing. What has happened? Unexpected question mark. Where? Can we see? Can someone see it? ओ लास्ट वाला जो बटन है ना, हमने क्लोज करना बाकी है. तो एंड ऑफ द टैग, टैग को एंड नहीं किया था हमने. अगेन रीरन द प्रोग्राम. इफ your program has some error, it shows up at the over here. जो let me move this one, यहाँ से यहाँ पे जो wait, let me cancel it. And yes, it is running. Yet ये refresh हो रहा है. Wait, yes, ये हमारा emulator पे run हो गया. And on emulator now it has shown 1 2 3 4 using frame layout, right? And to the bottom it has said that launches. successful. So here we have completed with the two programs of the frame layout. One by using a single child and second by using the multiple childs, right?